friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nancy. I'm a stay-at-home mom to 3, and today we are doing some more spring cleaning, and this time we're doing it in the living room. We're tackling a full deep clean from top to bottom, and we're starting off by taking all the clutter out of the living room. So if you're cleaning with me today, let's tackle this together. Grab a basket and start collecting anything that doesn't belong in the living room, whatever that is. Start putting it away, and let's get to work.
Bring your life back, we can breathe again when dealing with the pain.
So now I'm just taking all the covers off of our couch cushions, and I'm going to throw those in my washer machine. I feel like they weren't too bad because I just did this like maybe 6 months ago, but for the sake of spring cleaning, I wanted them to smell really nice and fresh.
Like a river flows.
I also just want to take a moment to shout out my new friend here on YouTube. She is also a homeschooling mama who posts her new videos every week. She's one of those people you meet online and you just know that you'd be friends in real life. Her name is Diana, and her channel is called Diana's Days. If you're looking for a motivating channel with videos of a mom who posts her life, cleaning, and cooking inspiration, I would check her out. Being a mom isn't easy, and it's even harder to show up online with honesty and positivity, but Diana does that and more. Her videos always leave me inspired and a lot less alone. I will leave her channel in my description, so please go and check her out and give her a like, subscribe if you'd like, if you like her content, but it'd be really cool if you guys go check her out. Now I'm using my Dyson Vacuum to vacuum all these little crumbs that were under these cushions. There wasn't a whole lot. I don't think it was too bad, but you know, with kids and stuff, there was a little here and there. And I'm just curious, I just recently heard on the radio they were sharing a little fun fact, and I don't remember if I remembered this right, but it was a crazy number. They were saying that on average a family has their couches for roughly 12 years, and in those 12 years there's 9,000 spills on the couch, and I just thought that sounded like such a crazy number. So I'm curious if that's something you guys have in your family. Like, do you guys have a lot of spills? Do you guys eat on your couch? Because we don't let the kids eat or drink on the couch. If we happen to be watching a movie or something and we're having snacks, then the kids can only eat on the floor, just because I know they will make a mess. And now I am going to clean this light fixture here. It gets really dusty, so I cleaned that all up, and I'm going to dust all around the room because we get like little cobwebs here and there, and I just want to give everything a little wipe down. And I'm going to go around and use my Swiffer Duster.
Wouldn't lie to you, doesn't matter what I do. She's got a hold on me. She knows how to drive a truck, but she lets me pick her up when we're going dancing. My heart stops beating when my headlights shining on her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing with me. She's so damn out of my league. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes.
And now I am going to organize this little side table that we have next to the couch, and I keep like most books that we like to read as a family at the end of the day sometimes, so I like to keep those books in here, so like the Bible stories for the kids and things like that. Also, fun little fact that you probably didn't know about me is I do speak other languages. I speak I can speak Russian. I'm not Russian, but I can speak it. And so I had some Russian books in here, and one of the Bibles was in Russian. And so I'm just kind of going through some of these books and trying to see if I need to declutter any of them, but most of them mean a lot to me. Some of these books are really, really old. They're from like my childhood. So I didn't really declutter hardly any out of here. I'm just going to end up kind of straightening it and making them look a little better. Another fun fact about me is that I played the piano and a flute as a kid. So I had some of these music books in here because we used to have a piano in our living room. But it was just too big and bulky, and no one was really playing it because we tried to get my daughter into getting lessons too. But anyway, we ended up getting rid of the piano, but the books are still here in the living room, so I'm just going to keep them here just because I don't really have a better spot for them anywhere else.
Yeah, she's my country girl. Guitar.
Moving on to the mantle, I am just going to take every single thing off, wipe it down. I'm going to water that little plant that was there in the corner. It really, really was thirsty. And I'm going to give everything a wipe down and put everything back. This little bunny that I'm showing you, I ordered it from Temu because I wanted to decorate with it, and I thought it was going to be like a good-sized bunny. And it came in and it was like literally 1 inch tall. I just thought that was so funny. And so I told my sister about it, and she's like, well, save it for my daughter, because her daughter is like a 2-year-old. She's like, she would love to play with it. So I'm gonna give that to her next time I see her, but that was kind of funny.
To what used to be home, passing by those little towns I know so well, stopping for gas and then I'm behind the wheel again. Driving is like a spiritual cleanse, where every mile is a new beginning and every bend holds a new end. Eyes on the road, don't lose control. I'm speeding fast to chase my soul. I'm driving to get away, running through emotions high and low, holding on or letting go. I'm fighting another day. The neon lights in the fast lane life, riding high, reaching for the sky. I had it all but lost and fell back down again. Spent my time playing the game.
So I put everything back on the mantle the way it was because I already liked it that way. And now I'm going to move on to this other cabinet that we have in the living room where our TV stays. And this was a hot mess, you guys. Everything that doesn't have a home was kind of just hanging out here. And most of the stuff is going to go back in here. It's just going to be a little more organized. But I'm going to go ahead and organize the stuff and put it back together. I did most of this off camera, so I'm going to show you what the end shot looks like. But we just have like random things in here, like all the photo albums. I had extra picture frames, and I just ended up taking the pictures out of them and donating the frames because I'm not into that farmhouse look anymore. And then like these little molds, I only use like twice a year, but they don't make them anymore, and so I don't want to get rid of them because I love them. So they just kind of hang out here, and just stuff like that, stuff that doesn't really go anywhere else in the house, just kind of stays in here.
Why do I feel so empty deep within? Where did I go wrong? Eyes on the goal, don't lose control. I'm living fast, I lost my soul. I'm driving to get away, running through emotions high and low, holding on or letting go.
recruited my husband to put the cushion covers back on because I hate this job. This is such a workout, and it's not fun. So he was so nice and so kind to do it for me. So thanks to my husband. And here we have all the cushions back in place, but now my husband's going to take the couch apart and move it out of its place so that we can vacuum and clean behind it.
The brightest sky I have ever seen, the most colorful one like a dream. You wake me up with a new white smile, and I know I'm truly alive. I wanna save every moment now. Hold tight, my love, we got this one right. And if they ask us where we've been hiding,
I'm always surprised. Every time we move these couches, I'm like, how in the world did all this stuff get under here? I don't understand. But, you know, I guess that's why we do this every so often. So I had the boys help me pick up all their toys, all the missing things they, you know, couldn't find for 6 months or whatever it was. And when we moved the couches, I noticed this like stain back here, and I have no idea what it is. I kind of have been burning candles more than ever before. I wondered if this was like candle soot, but I don't know what it is. And I tried to clean it with just an all-purpose cleaner, and some of it came off. And then I thought maybe it would be more effective if I used the powdered Tide and bleach solution. So I made like a little bucket of hot water with powdered Tide and bleach, and that got a little bit more off, but not all of it came off. So if you guys have any idea what this might be, let me know.
I confess, I let you in on everything, even the fact that I'm upset, the fact that I'm obsessed with you.
And how can we do a spring cleaning without dusting the blinds? Of course, we're going to dust the blinds. So that's what I'm going to work on now. And then I noticed on the windowsill, we kind of had like little bugs. I think they just come in from the windows when it's cold outside. So there were some little bugs and a little bit of like moistured areas that just needed to be wiped down. So we're going to get all that cleaned up.
The fact that I'm obsessed with you, and when no one is listening, I confess.
You guys can probably look out the window and see how everything was so wet. It had been raining for like 4 days straight here, you guys. I missed the sunshine these 4 days. And I actually wanted to wash the carpets in this video too, but it has just been raining so much, and I knew that we'd be tracking in mud and stuff. So I'm gonna have to do that next time probably. also just want to add that we did a lot of cleaning off camera also because I wanted to have my kids helping out. So I gave them all a rag and they washed all the baseboards around the entire room and the walls and the doors. And so I didn't film that part, but you guys, cleaning is a family, the whole family participation involved because just you by yourself, it's hard. So I had them all helping me. And also, if you start them young, you know, they might even enjoy it. Like my 5-year-old, he was so excited to clean the baseboards. And then I also got some new brushes just for cleaning. And one of the brushes that came with the set was like a grout brush. And he was like, "Can I go clean some grout?" And I'm like, yes, you can. This snake plant really needed some water, so I'm going to water that. And also, you guys, if you don't have any plants and you're nervous to try taking care of them, start with a snake plant, you guys. They are so forgiving. If you forget to water them, they will not even be upset. And they are just not a lot of work. So start with a snake plant, which is what this one is right here. I am also going to give our Purifier a wipe down because it gets a little dusty, and I'm going to take the filter out and vacuum it. That's kind of how I prolong the life of the filter. This one probably could use a new one, so I'm going to order one off of Amazon, but I'm just going to go ahead and vacuum it just to give it a little bit of a longer life. And we love our purifiers. I've got different ones, and I've got one like in every single room. My son has really bad seasonal allergies. And one of the things that helps out is purifying the air. Now moving on to the couches again. You guys can see all the pilling that's on the couch cushions. And I have this fabric shaver that I shave all those little pillings off. And this was a funny moment. I started shaving and I was like, why is this not working? And I had the cap on. But anyway, I got this whole cushion done. And then my little fabric shaver died. So I'm going to show you how much it picked up. And then I had to order a new one off of Amazon because I had this one for like 4 or 5 years. And I tried switching out the batteries, which possibly my batteries were not good. But I just ended up ordering a new one because they're not very expensive. I think my new one was like $7, and I can link them down below. But look how much comes out of it. And now we are moving this TV stand. We're going to vacuum and clean up back there, and we're almost done.
If you got the time, I'd like to stay a while. Do you remember what I said last time we met? Would you like to move a little closer now? I'd like to be as close to you as I can get.
Now that everything is clean from top to bottom, we get to add a little bit of spring into our living room. I thought these books were really cute and they reminded me of spring, so I'm going to put them over here and put a vase of flowers. And then I had these little bunnies that I'm going to try to put right here. I thought they looked really cute here. And like I said in my last video, I don't really go all out on decorations. I like to keep it simple and functional, so I'm just adding just a tiny little bit of spring.
If I could stop the time, I sure would. In this moment, I really wish I could. Do you feel the same way as I do? That feeling of just knowing that I love you. If you got the time, I'd like to stay.
So this is a different day, and you can see my dress. I put on a little dress that was more springy and floral just for fun. And my new fabric shaver had arrived, and so I'm testing it out. And you will see how much peeling comes off just from one cushion. It's so satisfying. This is kind of relaxing. I just like sat there and just shaved all my cushions, and they look and feel brand new.
I like to fall asleep beside you on your bed. If I could stop the time, I sure would. In this moment, I really wish I could. Do you feel the same way as I do?
And now I'm going to switch out some of these pillow covers. I got these new ones from Temu, the little floral ones, and I just wanted to see if I was going to like them. So I put the first one on, and I really liked it, so I'm switching them over. And I just thought they look so beautiful and springy.
If you still got the time, I like to stick around.
I'm adding the last little touch, which is a blanket here at the foot of the sofa. And here are the end shots. I think it turned out simple but beautiful. And I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you got some motivation. I hope that you will also go and check out Diana's channel. Say hi, tell her I sent you. And that's going to be the end of today's video. I will see you back next time. Bye.